This poem is for Alethea. My grief is not a morning person. Does not like the sounds of people rustling to start their days. Does not like the morning traffic outside the window. My grief does not wake up until at least 10 a.m., makes themselves a cup of coffee with cream. My grief pretends it does not like sugar. Grief sneaks a packet or two into their coffee anyway. Grief does not look good on anyone, so grief tries to dress their best. Business casual, sometimes flared leg pantsuits. Grief does not really like breakfast, so grief goes to work. Grief starts work slowly. Grief pokes at the side of my head until my pillow is uncomfortable. I push grief off the bed by changing positions. Grief knows I had a late night last night. Grief has been working overtime ever since. Grief sits on the edge of the bed. Grief wishes they could be comfort, but comfort is a morning person. Comfort goes to bed before midnight and only drinks tea. Comfort remembers to eat. Grief is not comfort. Today, grief will let me put on pants while they take a break outside in my backyard. Grief likes the sunshine. It makes them feel lighter. Grief knows they must keep me inside, though.
Come on, play.
Grief pokes at my joints. I am uncomfortable. Grief says, sit down. I sit down. It feels nice. Grief pokes again. I ache. Get up. Time to go. Errands. Get keys. Grief pushes my stomach as I walk through the house. I am so slow.
Come on.
Grief is sudden. Gets in my car. I do not remind grief to buckle up. Grief waits for the music to start. Grief does not like music much. Grief would rather whisper. Grief reminds me of the parks we used to go running in. Grief says, look at that mulberry tree. It looks like the one in her backyard, the one with the rope. Grief waits for the echo of sobs. Grief says, pull over. I pull over. Grief tells me that we have pulled over into a morgue on accident. I scream and scream and scream and scream and no!
Come on, Flan.
Grief reminds me to let go. Crack open. I crack open enough tears to keep the plants abandoned in her house, alive, wild sobs.
Come on.
Grief waits, feels guilty. Perhaps they pushed too far. Today has just gotten started. They are sorry I am so fragile.
Come on.